Hi, Christine from Santa Cruz Dahlias here. I thought I'd show you my cool shed where I keep all my tubers and how I check them this time of year. So come on, follow me. So this is a shed that's got really thick insulated walls, and Brian will explain a little bit more about the CoolBot that we've got going on in here. So if you come in, I store my tubers in these, most of my tubers in these dollar store shoe boxes. And the reason I do that is here in California we are really dry. It's December, what is it, 8th today, and we're going to hit 76 degrees here. And so we're super dry. So if you were living in California, you really need to store your tubers differently than say you were living in the Pacific Northwest. So I wanted to show you some of the things I do this time of year to check my tubers. So I will grab these and probably go through all of these this week. So what I'm looking for when I open up these plastic boxes is that there's not a lot of moisture on the lid. I don't see any moisture on this one. The peat moss is still cool to touch. And then when I pull out these tubers, they kind of want to be as firm as when you put them in, and you don't want to see any rot or mold on them. So I'll just tuck that back in. This one looks great. I'm going to close that up. And I'm going to show you one that's a little bit too wet. And also I didn't put the peat moss all the way onto the top, so that's always not the best idea. And I don't know if you can see in the video the shimmering water on the top, but this is a little wet. And also these should have been completely covered up. I'm lucky that there's no mold here, because when this moisture rains down on the tubers, sometimes it can cause mold. So these look pretty good, but what I'm going to do later is add a little more peat to this and cover it up. If it was really dry in there, the tuber might look like it's shriveled, and that's not a good sign either. If I saw a shriveled tuber, I would probably sprinkle in a little bit of water. I'm talking about maybe a teaspoon or up to a tablespoon of water to hydrate the peat a little, and then check it back again in like a week and see if that's helped. Sometimes they puff back up and the wrinkles go away. So this one is definitely too wet. You can see that the water would drip down here onto the peat. And so what I do in that case is I just turn my lid like this and leave it open tiny bit like this for maybe 3 to 5 days, and then I'll check the lid. If it looks dry again, then I'll just pop it back on. Sometimes with these you can see the moisture building up here on the edge, so you know that one is a little bit wetter than it should be. So you can see up here, most of these look pretty good from just viewing them, but these guys here, you can tell have a little too much moisture. So that's pretty much it with doing that, but it's a good idea to check your tubers. So this time of year is a great time to, wherever you're storing them, to definitely get in there and check them. So the other thing we're going to talk about is the CoolBot.
So this is a 7 by 9 foot insulated shed that we built. It's insulated to R25 on the ceiling, the walls, and the floor. It has a standard air conditioner unit, but an air conditioner will only go down to 60 degrees. But there's this little device called a CoolBot, and you can search for it online. It's a very inexpensive little device, and it takes over the brains of the air conditioner, and it allows you to go down to, as you can see here,
33 degrees.
42 degrees. It'll go all the way down into the 30s if you like it to. But it's a great little device that allows you to build a cool shed without expensive refrigeration equipment and using a standard air conditioner.
Yeah.
So, anything else?
So that's it. Have a good day.